Yeah, still me again, no haircut. And it's not cold, but there's nowhere to sit, man. I'm just walking back and forth and walking back and forth. So, and I just left CVS, but I forgot to get my body soap. So my new plan is go back to CVS, get my body soap, go back to my house, drop off my body soap, warm up for like a minute, and then walk to the barbershop. And I was thinking, you know what? Let's do a marathon of walk and talk videos. So all day I'm just gonna keep making videos and uploading them. We'll see how that goes. But actually it works. I don't know how it's gonna work, but you could time, what do you call it? Time, they could pop up. Anyway. What was I thinking? I forget what I was thinking. I think I was thinking, damn, it's cold. That's what I was thinking. But I don't know, there's nowhere to sit. They moved all the seats whenever they did that. People sleep on it, I guess, but people who don't have a place to sleep should have a place to sleep. But one time I slept 3 times. 4 times? So my girlfriend, Japanese girlfriend, we came back from Japan and we got to New York and they asked us at the airport. I've never flown. It's because of her that I knew about like miles. She's like, get your miles. And because of her, I was able to fly to Hong Kong for free on points. First class. But we were at the airport and they're like, the flight's been canceled. You know, that just happened recently. But this is back then. And they're like, the flight's been canceled, so we're going to upgrade whoever wants to. We'll give you a hotel and we'll fly you out the next day. I didn't know about that shit. Like, no. So we got on the plane and then we ended up getting to New York after all the buses left. So then we had to like sleep at the airport. Or we were sleeping at the bus station. So I had my arm wrapped around her. And I had my bags all gripped up. It was cute, I guess. Making sure nobody, I didn't even sleep, just keep my eye open all night just to make sure nobody came and bothered us. That was one time. A couple times I missed a train in Japan, so I ended up just laying right there on the floor. Because it's Japan, you could do that. Just kind of posted up and just, but yeah. Another year. This year kind of, I'm happy I'm alive. I'm happy I survived. I'm happy, I was gonna make this one. I might make that a whole separate one, but I'll start it from here. I'm happy, you know, that y'all, you know who y'all are. You know, from the moment I said I'm not coming back to Japan, or the moment I left Japan, you guys are still right there with me. Oh man. Not everyone, but that's understandable. You know, I don't know. Like, it's weird watching Jeopardy since Alex Trebek. Alex is gone, because the other two just don't do it for me. Price is Right is growing on me. Like, he's just super happy. Like, one time, some lady, around COVID times, whatever, she's like, can I give you a hug? He's like, no. He steps back. I couldn't imagine Bob Barker doing that. And I don't know, like one episode, because he's a comedian. I don't know what Bob Barker was before he was the host of that, but there was one show, my dad watched this, but the one show, the what do you call them? The showgirl? What are the state? I don't know what they are, assistants, but it was some game where you had to pick up this heavy bag of money. And then when she tried to pick it up, she's all like, I can't pick it up. He's like, come on now. It's like, it's too heavy. And she's just like, "Grr." And then he starts laughing Like it seemed like off the script, because they just took up so much time. And he came over and he's all like, he picked it up too hard because it was not even weighted, and he like kind of threw it. Again, Bob Barker wouldn't be doing all that. But it was a different era, you know. But yeah. So things change, and people kind of don't like it. But that's life, anyway. But yeah, you know, people been rocking, and like I've realized it took me about a year to get over. Well, everything kind of happened at once, but we'll just put it as is. Like culture shock, reverse culture shock. It took me about a year to like kind of get back in sync with this is what things are. Because when I first came back, I'm driving and everyone's beeping their horns and all yelling. Like, can't you just be easy? Now I see myself kind of like, so that's what we're doing today. Like I'm trying to pull out, and they're just like, all the cars just come like, okay, that's what it is. All right, I see you. If that's, or I'm driving and some guy's up my ass. I'm in the slow lane. He's just up my ass. Like, man, if I had the insurance, I would hit the brakes. Well, I don't want to die and I don't want to cause injury, but because then I'm in the slow lane. He passes me. He gets in the fast lane, passes him. Like, but I'm used to it now. That's what it is. I used to be scared to drive, man. Nighttime, weather. Last week it was like icing and all that shit. I'm just on there. Got my little music because I couldn't even drive with music on. You know. But yeah, man. Where are we at time-wise? 26? I don't even think we're going to... Because it's about 10 minutes. So if we go down to my house and then go up... Actually, we played this wrong. I made the video. If I didn't make the video, I would have been on time. I ain't blaming you. I'm not blaming you. But, yeah. Oh, man. I gotta make a decision. It was 9 o'clock. 9:27. 9:27:30. Nah, we should walk back. Yeah. See, now we're getting redundant because now when we get to the barbershop, we get our hair cut, then we gotta walk all the way back here to go get the... I guess I don't need it now, but if I don't buy it and I forget tomorrow when I try to get in the shower, it's gonna be like... But I do got a contingency. I got some bar soap. Bar soap. We'll be okay. So it's not that important, I guess. But yeah, man. So I was thinking, as I mentioned before, like about starting a meetup group. And right now they're having a sale, 6 months for, I don't know, $60 or something. I think it's usually $15 a month or something. So it's cheap if you do it this way. But I'm nervous, man. $60. But it has to be done. Well, it doesn't have to be done, but I need to take control of this ship. Because right now I'm just a passenger just going with the waves, and the waves are not delivering me to anything of significance. Like, check this out. When I was in Japan, I started my meetup, right? The first one, that's how I ended up going to business school, right? Long story, I told it before, but if I didn't do that meetup, I never would have went to business school, or at least that one. But that one gave me a 50% scholarship. And blah, blah, blah. There was the when I did my own book club. Interesting. I ended up going on 2 dates because of that. That wasn't the outcome I wanted, but it's what happened. And they were some interesting dates for another time. I made a friend. We don't talk now, as that's just how things are. But she came to the bookstore, or the book club, and then we ended up hanging out. And she was from India, so it would be the first from India. I have friends who are Indian American. But that's what's a cool thing about living in Japan. You meet people who are from wherever. But so that was cool. We talked, we shared, we follow each other on Instagram. She don't be liking my posts though. I think I like every fifth post. I mean, she does stuff like, this is what I ate today, those kind of things. I don't care what you eat. Or those little caption, life is like a... Make your own caption, but yeah. But yeah, like anything that has happened has because I kind of made it happen. So by starting this meetup, I'm gonna make things happen. But it just feels like it's gonna be a lot of money to do it. Like $60 to get the meetup platform. And then to rent the place is gonna cost whatever. Get the supplies, a lot of stress and all that shit. But just looking back on my past, everything that not everything, some things were obviously, some things were a waste of money, time, and effort. What the heck? That's all close and shit. But yo, did I tell you about the one time? So one time I was in Okinawa on a photo shoot, right? We're following Google. What's going on? We're following Google Apps. I wasn't driving. I was just the passenger. We just got some Airbnbs. It was her boyfriend, and me. I got my own. They got theirs together. And we just arrived. They got the car. And we're driving to beaches, take some awesome nude drone photos. And we cut down this alleyway. Like we had a little bug kind of car, like one of them small ones. So we cut down this alleyway, and it's like, no, we should go this way. So they turn, and next thing you know, it kind of like scrapes the corner, like it was a gate or something. We got 7 minutes to get there, and we are 8 minutes out. We have to walk very fast and talk very slow, and we do both. But we ended up getting stuck. Like we couldn't. Well, it came like the more we turned, the more that this, like it was a rock thing, so it was scraping the car, and the more we turned, the more it scraped, like crack. Like, damn. So we had to get out the car, and we picked that little shit, picked it up, and we kind of moved it over a couple inches. And we ended up paying about $500 together. It came up to like $500. $500 US. I paid about $150, and they paid the rest. I was in the car. It wasn't my fault, but I was in the car, and it seemed like the right thing to do. But yeah, man. Those pictures, which I didn't really do much with them. I don't do much with any of my pictures. Maybe this could be the year I do stuff with my pictures. But they were beautiful. We're on the beach. Oh man. But yeah. So my point, as it's always been, is things just don't happen. You gotta kind of set them up to happen. Here I'm worried about the cost to set these things up, but not really factoring the results of setting these things up. But sometimes, yeah, monumental waste of money. Like one time someone said, you should make a SoundCloud premium account. So I did. It was like, what, 150 for the year? Never used it. I think I uploaded one song. That was that. Another year, I got the idea I should go on Airbit to sell my beats. I think it was like $200 for that one. A whole year goes by, I never even open it up. Now, I got it because it has some really deep discounts for another site. So in that way, it had a point, had a purpose. And that site, I don't want to go into that. But it was a win, but then I forgot to cancel it. So the next year I got a charge, boom, you owe $200 again. I was like, what? And I was about to cancel, like, nah, since it's here, let me just do it. I think I uploaded 4 beats to it, but never used it. So that happens a lot. I just be buying shit thinking I'm gonna use it and never use it. So I'm worried about that aspect of it. Because in my little bubble, I don't have anyone who's gonna be like, so how's that SoundCloud thing going? You know? But this year maybe I gotta be that guy. Where we at time-wise? 36? We doing good. It's all popping over here. Remember last time we were here, there was no one. Now it's all like loud and shit. But yeah, we're gonna keep this going all day. All right, peace.